Hi everyone, welcome to MASH Math. Today we are going to study chapter 10 circles exercise 10.1 question 3. A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 cm makes a line through the center O at a point Q so that OQ equal to 12 cm. Length PQ is so. First of all, what is in this question? A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 cm. So let us draw first a circle. We'll draw a circle where a tangent is given to us PQ, but then at the point of P of a circle. So we'll draw a circle first. So I have drawn the circle here. So this is the center O. So here options are given to us. We have to find out which is the correct option. So this is O. So now what we have to do, we have to draw a tangent PQ at the point P of the circles. That means P should be on the circle. So let us take this is a point P. Here we will draw a tangent. So at this point we have to draw a tangent. Okay. So we have drawn the tangent, and now this point we can name it as Q because tangent PQ is there. So tangent PQ we can draw like this also PQ. From here to here we can draw PQ, but here it is a P of a circle of, okay, point P. So P should be on the circle. That means then P, if it is on the circle, Q has to be either this side or this side. So of a circle of radius 5 cm meets a line through the center O at a point Q. So that means there is a radius is there. So we have to draw a radius, and that is how much? 5 cm. So radius is 5 cm. Meets a line through the center O, at a point Q. So through the center O, this radius is meeting the point Q. So that OQ is equal to 12 cm. So that means OQ is 12 cm. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out PQ. Okay. So now we have studied in theorem that the radius is perpendicular to tangent. So that means this becomes a 90 degree. So this is 90 degree. Then automatically it becomes a right angle triangle. So the same statement we can write down that the radius is perpendicular to the tangents at the point of contact. So therefore PO is perpendicular to PQ. So if PO is perpendicular to PQ, angle OPQ will be 90 degree. Okay, this reason we can give why this angle becomes 90 degree. Now in triangle OPQ, we can apply Pythagoras theorem because in right angle triangle means it becomes Pythagoras. We can apply Pythagoras theorem, and we know already two sides. We have to find out the one side of it. So in triangle OPQ, apply Pythagoras theorem. So what does Pythagoras theorem says? Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So which one is hypotenuse? The one that is opposite to the 90 degree. If this is 90 degree, opposite that side becomes hypotenuse. And then this is 90 degree. So then this line is perpendicular to this. Therefore this becomes perpendicular and this becomes base. So we have to find base. Our base is PQ. Just put this formula here. That is, hypotenuse is what here? OQ. So that means OQ square is equal to P OP square plus base is PQ square. Okay. Put the value here. 12 square equal to OP is 5 square. PQ we have to find out. Now 12 square will become 144. Equation. So 12 square is 144, then 5 square becomes 25 plus PQ square. 144, 25 bring this side becomes minus equal to PQ square. So 144 minus 25 will give us 119 equal to PQ square. Square you bring it this side, it goes under root PQ. So this is what we had to find out. So our answer will be here. Which one is correct? So D answer will be correct. Is it clear? Now let's see question 4. Question 4 is, draw a circle and two lines parallel to a given line such that one is a tangent and the other a secant to the circle. So draw a circle. First let us draw a circle. So I have drawn a circle. So draw a circle and two lines parallel to a given line such that one is a tangent and the other one is the secant. So we have to draw two lines parallel, but one should be tangent, another one should be secant. So tangent means what? Tangent means in the circle anywhere at one point, on the circle at one point the line should pass through. So that is called a tangent. So let us take this point and then we will draw line on that. Okay, so we can name it as A, B. So this is our tangent. Now we have to draw a secant. Secant is what? The line that is cutting through the circle, we call it secant. But that should be parallel to this tangent. So let's draw here another line cutting through the circle at 2 point. At this 2 point it is cutting through. So you can name this point as P, this is as Q, and this line as AB. Okay, so this is what? This is our secant. That's it, because that's what they are asking us. Draw a circle and two lines parallel to a given line such that one is tangent, another one is secant. So this is our secant because it is passing through the circle and this is just touching at one point. So this is tangent and this is secant. That's it. Thank you and God.